adjustments in response to that early interception.
They'll run here with the rookie. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 15-yard line.
Second and a yard. In motion now, it's Collins. They motion a receiver right. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be taken down. But we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
A run on first and goal. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
Throwing on second down, it's McCoy. That is caught by the tight end, Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His 4th TD grab of the season.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. But dangerous Miko Hardman on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Red cycle. Ready, ready, ready.
Here's Lance. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is brought in. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big-time play for the Broncos. 53 yards.
Liani,
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
you got homework?
Set. Hut, hut.
Now Lance. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Makes it second and 10.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Set.
To throw, here's Lance. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage. That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
The ball still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. To throw is Lance. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's third and goal. Lance. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Come on, set. Black 40. Red, yellow. Set, cut.
Throwing, Lance. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on
And
downs.
what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Glad McConkey the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more time.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. On now, Cade York for the point after. The kick is good. Broncos will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
Brings up second and 5 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's second down and a yard. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. On to the second. Buccaneers in possession of the football. They begin with a third down and 3. Out of the shotgun, it's McCord. Going up top. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Here's Jack Fox now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. This brought in out past the 20. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
Set.
back to throw here to begin the drive. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet. We see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
Quick throw here is complete, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
40
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. On fourth down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. On the return, it's Moore. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 31-yard line.
McCourt gonna throw on first down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun is McCourt. He'll get that to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
McCourt to the air once more. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Motion man is Hyatt. To the air again, McCourt. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover.
And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. That is George Karlaftis getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. On second down, it's McCourt. Quickly to the outside and complete.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the set. Here we go. Red 38. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Sean Gary, former Michigan Wolverine, in there to take him down.
Here we go. Trail green. 60. Beetle blue.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's out of bounds. That gains 13. To make it a much more manageable third down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Ready.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down.
Here we go. Here we go. Catch ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drop. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
In motion now, it's Collins. Here's McCourt on first and 10. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a second down. They'll send their tight end left. McCourt to throw here on second down. Out to his right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito. Into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. On third and long, here's McCourt. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Israel McCamu.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Lance looking to throw. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. And he will score. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Broncos. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Now it's York for the PAT. He's got it. And the Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. On first and 10, here's McCourt. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
36-yard line.
receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. The incompletion brings up second down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Throwing again, McCoy. Downfield, that's high. He's got it. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On play action, here's McCoy. First down throw there is incomplete.
Until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up the key third down?
A huge play just before the half. 31 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Let's go.
Looking to throw again is McCoy. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. And this is blocked. He gets free. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Denver. Greg, those are the momentum swings that get you. One team is looking to add 3.
Hey, baby.
Instead, the other team adds 6. Thanks to the ability
How was
to
your
block
day?
the kick.
Yeah, and in this case, Mike, the players are constantly reminded by the coaches, you never know. Just keep rushing, keep rushing. You could rush 100 times, but if you do it full speed, the 101st, you stick your hand up. That's the one where it connects with the ball. In this case, that's exactly what happens. Scoop, score, change the game.
Quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Hardman now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
52 blaster. Come on, set 10 cycles. Red 30. Hey, go Fury. Ready?
On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
27-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Set.
To throw, here's Lance. That one is complete to Hardman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Denver first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the set. Let's go now.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Yellow.
To throw is Lance. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the former Cal Bear, Noel Williams. On first down, McCoy. He has Hyatt complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. And that's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
I wouldn't have missed that field goal. I probably would have. Hell, I had the lead in the fourth quarter.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball spotted at the 45.
But
Here's 2nd and 5.
we weren't supposed to be there, so
Here's
I accomplished
McCoy.
something.
Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And third down coming up.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it
What
down.
up?
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these
I mean,
throws have been, it hasn't been even more.
He did some shit that I had to cuss him out about. But besides that moment, yeah, it was a good game.
On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard deficit.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Ready. Check Fury. Here we go. Set. 50. Set.
He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. And he'll take this forward only to about the 46-yard.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Y'all ain't watched my game against the Colts and the new league.
Second down and 9.
30 second.
Here's Lance.
No, I asked, did you? But oh, good pick.
Third time today, he's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call.
I won, but hell, dude, I was losing with 30 seconds on the clock, and I threw a Hail Mary-ish type throw to Devontae Adams, and he mauled Buddy in the end zone. And then while Buddy trying to come down the field to drive to try to have a chance to take the lead, we got a fucking pick
And the
six.
woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
I got a
Trying
pick
to get the
six.
run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go.
He played a good game, yeah, but
That's exactly the case here.
That record is part of why he was whooping my ass to start the game, because I ain't really think I had nothing to worry about.
Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Operating from the gun is McCoy. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards
I
making
downloaded
this game
after this Madden game.
But instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
Set, ready. Hut, hut.
Throwing, Lance. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down.
39-yard line.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow. Hut.
Zone read. It's a give to Taylor. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Great job here by the defense, making sure that they have one defender responsible for the running back and one responsible for the quarterback. In this case, they decide to give it to the back. He's taken down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Set, hut. Blue, 32. Ready.
Lance. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Ready.
3rd and 11.
Ready. 45. White. White. White.
Now Lance. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
And the best offense on 3rd downs, Mike, is to be really good on 1st and 2nd down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
Moore to return. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. A play fake, and here's McCord. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
McConkey in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. Here's 2nd and 2. McConkey in motion. They'll go play action. No chance at all. He'll go down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
On the set.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go. 52 blue. Set.
Pistol snap with Lance. Quick throw, taken in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 11. And quickly pick up the 1st down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
Why not go back to him? That one good for 20 yards and a 1st down.
Let's go now. Set, huh?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal.
Fury, yellow. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw yet again. That one taken in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Makes the score. Broncos 28, Buccaneers 7. Cade York to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Putting the tight end in motion. McCord to throw on 1st and 10. This one taken in by Hyatt. will get him down at the 35-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 41 yards.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun is McCoy. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front?
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Nick Bonito in there to drop him. That's a huge loss on 1st and goal. On 2nd down, it's McCoy. He'll go left side here and complete this one. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's McCoy. He's got his big tight end, Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Tampa. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready. 50, green.
Lance looking to throw. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's caught. And he will take this one in. 95 yards. Touchdown, Denver.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Here's McCoy on 1st and 10. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Motion man is Hyatt.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Now a run on 1st down. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
On 3rd and 2, it's McCoy. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. And with an open date on the schedule next week, we'll be able to savor this one for a while.
Skyscraper, theme park, and Outback to add Emerald Lane. Well, at least it's only 4 maps you can really, 4 maps that really care about. Air, consulate, Blair Consulate, Fortress.